Hey guys, it's Steph and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's been 84 years. Insert Titanic meme here, but I feel like it pretty much has been. I've been promising this video to you guys for, pretty much 84 years. It's my skincare routine. By the way, can we please take a minute to appreciate the fact that because I knew I was gonna film this video, I've managed to not squeeze my face for the past 2 days. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys everything that I put on my little face, everything from like morning routine, evening routine, makeup removal, all that good stuff. So if you wanna see what I put on my face, please stay tuned. So first up, I'm gonna start off with a little tool that I have literally been using for years. And as I say that, I know this is gonna pop up here, and I know what some of you are thinking, but I have literally been using this for years. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of proof. You can watch a really, really cringy old video of mine right here. Now some of you will remember this little guy. Basically it's the FOREO Luna, I think it's called. Baby Steph. So as you can see, I have upgraded on the color slightly. That's because the pink one that you saw in that video, I left it in my hotel room in Turkey. But I got a new one, so it's fine. So this little guy here is the FOREO Luna Mini 2. I have had the original Luna when like it first launched. And I've also had the little tiny like travel version as well, which is really good. But again, I lost it. I don't know why I lose everything, but somehow I do. So I'm gonna hold on to this guy like nothing else. So I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, Steph, all right, yeah, but what the hell is that? So this is basically a silicone cleansing brush, which I mean is pretty much what it says on the tin. We all know what cleansing brushes are, but this one is silicone. And silicone is basically a whole lot more hygienic than the standard like nylon head brushes that you can get from other cleansing brushes. So as you guys might be able to see on the front and the back, I will do close-ups and everything. You've got these little silicone bristles. So you've got like little teeny tiny ones here and then slightly larger ones on the back. And then, yeah boy, you hear that? Pulsates. So once this guy's on, it will stay on for exactly 1 minute and then it will shut off automatically. You can also like turn it up, turn it down, you know, like depending on like how strong you want the pulsations to be. So basically the way that I'll use the Luna Mini 2 is I won't use it when I've actually got like makeup on my face. I don't use this as like a makeup remover. I'll show you guys something else for that in a second. But when I have cleansed my face, I will double cleanse with this guy. So basically, and I will show you guys in a cutaway of me like actually doing it, I'll just wet my face, pop a little bit of cleanser on there. I usually like something that kind of foams up a little bit. And then I'll just kind of like massage that all over my skin and then go to town with this guy. So again, I'll put it on and just, you know, do your thing, just like massage it into your skin. So yeah, I will do that pretty much, sometimes I do forget, but pretty much every morning and night, and I have done for, oh my God, just so long now. And obviously with it being 100% silicone as well, it is also waterproof, which is fab, because I actually just leave this in my shower. So then in the morning, I will just like give my face a wash, and then in between like, I don't know, when I'm waiting for the conditioner on my hair to sink in or whatever, I'll just go to town with this guy for a minute. Or in the evening, what I'll do is I'll just, you know, have like my evening shower and then do the same sort of thing. Just like pop this on, give my face a little scrub. Super, super easy. Also in the morning, I don't know if this is like a thing, but I like to turn it on and take the backside and just like put it under my eyes just to kind of like wake up my eyes a little bit. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's what I do. And I don't know, I just like it. And also, again, they don't like advertise it for this, but I've used like silicone lip scrub things in the past, so I just use this thing as well on my lips. Like fully, just go to town. And yeah, it just kind of helps to keep like dead skin at bay as well, which is fab. Another thing I like about this guy is obviously it's like really, really tiny, so it's super easy to travel with. And like I said, they do also have a teeny tiny little version as well if you did want something like crazy travel friendly. But also, you literally never need to replace the head with this. Like never, because silicone is like so hygienic that it just kind of keeps all the bacteria off, and yeah, you just never need to replace the head. There is actually like 10 million things I could probably tell you about this guy, but that would probably get very, very boring. So I will leave a little bit of information in the description box down below along with links and everything like that. So if you were interested in this guy, make sure you check down below. So yeah, like I said, I just use this guy with like a foaming cleanser to kind of like double cleanse my skin. So basically with cleansing, I always cleanse the first time to like get makeup off my face, and then I will cleanse the second time to actually like clean my skin. So if you do like to wear a lot of makeup, and if you do find that maybe your skin isn't looking as amazing as it used to before you threw on all the makeup, try double cleansing. And I mean like properly cleansing. Like wipes, I'm not really a fan of wipes. You'll never really see me using a wipe for like removing my makeup or anything. Like, you know, sometimes after like a night out or whatever, or like if I'm really in a pinch, then I will. But generally speaking, I use wipes for like, I don't know, like wiping products off me, or wiping like my lip product off, or just like fixing a few mistakes or whatever. I mean, you guys will see, like literally in this entire skincare routine, I don't use wipes at all. And that is because they just don't really cleanse your skin. So obviously if you can get something like this, then I would obviously recommend it. I mean, the travel one is also cheaper because it is smaller, but maybe you can like start with that one or something. But mate, if you're using wipes and you're finding that your skin isn't looking great, try actually just using like a regular cleanser. At the moment I have been using this. With this guy, so literally, I will just pop some of this on there, or I'll just like wet my face and then pop some on my skin, just kind of like massage it in, and then just go to town with this guy, rinse it off, and you're good to go. So obviously, that was my cleansing routine for when I'm just like cleaning my face, not like removing any makeup or whatever. So what I do when I remove makeup, and as you can see, this guy is just very, very dead. But to be honest, I'm not like overly precious when it comes to like my makeup remover, because again, it's just removing makeup. It's not like actually like properly going into my skin. But I do like this one. So this is the NYX cleansing oil. It's like part of their stripped off range. I love a cleansing oil. I will always take my makeup off with a cleansing oil because I literally find that like it takes everything off so quickly. So all you literally do, again, would show you, but it's dead, so I need a new one. I'll just take a couple of pumps of whatever cleansing oil that I'm using at the time. I'll leave a few of my favorites down below as well. Warm it up in between my hands, and then I will just like massage it all over my face, really like get into my eye makeup and everything like that. It's so good at getting off like mascara. Like some of you guys have messaged me in the past like, Steph, how did you get this mascara off? How did you get this liquid lipstick off? And it's literally just oil cleansers. Like I swear by oil cleansers when it comes to removing my makeup. So the idea with most cleansing oils is obviously the oils will kind of like break down all the makeup products. You then just like either use like a flannel, or I just use my hands, to be honest, with this kind of thing. I would just wet my hands and then just massage that over my face again. And it kind of turns into a sort of milk. So when it comes to exfoliators, I don't really use too many manual exfoliators. I do use one very rarely that I will show you guys in a second. But again, I don't really feel like I need to exfoliate because of this guy. Obviously, because of the bristles, it kind of like does it for you. But the exfoliator that I will use sometimes when I do just really want to give my face a good old scrub is this from Bare Minerals. It is called the Add to Cleanser Skin Polishing Grains. So I mean, pretty much what it says on the tin. So I will just take this with like whatever oil cleanser I'm using at that time. And basically I'll take a little pump of this, tiny little bit of this as well, and just really full on like mix it up in my hand. And I usually just tend to use it like over my nose, maybe a little bit on my chin. Basically, I don't use it like all over my face, just kind of like wherever I can see a little bit of dry skin. Like sometimes I will get it just around here, or sometimes like on my chin, or around like any spots or whatever that I have been picking that I shouldn't. But I'll just kind of give that a scrub, and it's like super scrubby, like really scrubby. I don't do it very often. I probably literally do it like once a month or something, just to kind of like just get in there. I think it just kind of like makes me feel better, to be honest. But yeah, that is something that I will use if I do want to get like a full on scrub. And I mean, I've had this for like 2 years, I want to say. And as you can see, like it's only half gone, so this stuff lasts forever. So next, my kind of like morning skincare routine. I won't really use any serums or anything in the morning. I will kind of save like my really intense skincare routine for the evening. So I will just go ahead and move straight onto moisturizer. So this is the Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. So this is just like I said, like an everyday moisturizer for me. You really don't need a lot. It literally looks like I haven't touched it, but I literally just do that. Just like wipe my finger kind of like over the top. So this stuff like, oh my God, it just smells like oranges. It's so good. So all I'll do is literally just like massage this over my skin. And I mean, as you can see, it does just give your skin like a really nice glow. Like it literally looks like I put some sort of like strobe cream on my face or something, because it is just like super hydrating and glowy. So this just has loads of vitamin C in there. And just kind of like, my skin just loves it, to be honest. It just like drinks it up. So this moisturizer doesn't have any added SPF or anything in there. So what I will also do sometimes, depending on whether like my foundation has SPF in there, because I don't want to be like too SPF'd. But I also really like this guy. It is the Bliss Triple Oxygen Ultimate Protection UV Moisturizer, and it's SPF 33. So I'll just add a little bit of that on there as well. Why the hell not? So it's just a little pump. I will literally take like the tiniest amount, and again, just kind of like, just pop that over my skin. So, I mean, if I am just like staying in and just like filming or something, then I won't generally use an SPF because I don't really need to leave the house. But if I am leaving the house for like any kind of prolonged period of time, I mean, if I'm just going into town to get a coffee, chances are I'm not going to wear SPF. But if I am actually like going out for the day, then I'll always make sure to put on an SPF of some shape or form. So then for eye cream, again, another little guy from Ole Henriksen. Basically, about a month or so ago, I had a meeting with them, just like a little lunch meeting. And they gave me a bunch of products and I tried them while I was in London. I was like staying at a hotel and I actually forgot a load of my skincare. And I've literally just been using it like ever since. Really been liking it. So this is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, the one that everyone's been talking about. I know, I'm like hopping on the bandwagon here, but this stuff is really good. It's really good and like really glowy and just, I love it. So basically I'll just take a little bit on my nail here and just kind of pop that just under my eyes. Then take my ring finger. Basically, you want to use your ring finger because it's like your weakest finger. So you're not going to like fully pull at your eyes or anything, because pulling at your eyes equals wrinkles. And I don't want that, thank you very much. But I will literally just tap that under my eyes. Sometimes just go up around my brow bone as well. And it sinks in so quickly. But it also works really nicely under makeup as well. Like sometimes I've found that I can use eye creams and then I'll go and put like concealer underneath my eyes or something, and it will just go like thick and like almost like tacky, and it's just no good. But this just like sinks into my under eyes but also keeps them hydrated. I just like tap that under my eye and just kind of like go around your orbital bone here. Also, I should probably talk about the whole water thing. Drink water, guys. It is very, very good for your skin. I'm really bad at drinking water. That's why I've got this thing here. Just got it from Primark for like $5 or something. But it fits 2 litres of water in there. So I know that if I drink at least one of these a day, then I'm kind of good. With like my tea and everything like that, as long as I have one of these, then I should be good. So I'm just going to sit here and neck that for a minute because I need to hydrate myself. Another product that I feel like deserves a quick mention, because again, I've literally been using this for years, is a Garnier Micellar Water. They do loads of different variations of this now. This one is a delicate skin and eyes. So just give this guy a shake, pop a little bit on your cotton pad, just kind of like sweeps off any excess makeup. So again, like if you don't want to use a wipe, something like this is definitely better than a wipe. So that is, yeah, that's pretty much it for like my daily skincare routine. So obviously like cleansing, sometimes exfoliating, but very rarely, moisturizer, eye cream, lip balm. Done. So then for evening, obviously if I am wearing makeup throughout the day, I will obviously like remove my makeup. So again, either use like the Garnier pad or use like an oil cleanser, depending on like how much I'm wearing. Usually I will just do like Garnier to kind of like take off eye makeup, and then I will go in with like an oil cleanser just when I'm feeling a little bit extra to kind of like get rid of everything. And then obviously I will go in with the FOREO Luna Mini 2 with like my foaming cleanser, whatever I'm using at the time to actually cleanse my skin. So then when it comes to toners, I tend to use 2 different sorts of toners. So we have the Ole Henriksen Dark Spot Toner here. It's called the Glow 2.0. And then this guy is, I don't even know what this is called. It's the COS RX, I think that's how you say it. 1 Step Original Clear Pads. You've got this like crazy ass man on the front there. Both of these contain AHAs, which is basically like a liquid exfoliator. It's called an acid exfoliator usually, but that does sound a little bit terrifying. Essentially, where with like a manual exfoliator, obviously you've got like the scrubby bits, you like scrub your skin that way. With a liquid one, I mean, you just apply it like a toner, and it essentially kind of like, again, this sounds way worse than it actually is. It's essentially kind of like burns off the top layer of your skin, like the dead skin cells. There's probably a way more scientific way of explaining that, but that's kind of like how I explain it to people when they ask me what the hell they do. One thing you do need to be careful with these guys though is if you do use them, like it even usually says on the back, it says, it contains alpha hydroxy acid that may increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun and particularly the possibility of sunburn. So that's why you kind of really need to use an SPF with these, just because obviously it is kind of like removing the top layer of your skin, let's say. So you do kind of want to keep your skin protected, but it does make your skin hella glowy. So yes. So the COS RX one is basically, they just come like already with the pad. The one that I have been using recently though, again, is from Ole Henriksen. As you can see, there is like a bit of a running theme going on here. It's the Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. And I like it because dark spot toner, I get dark spots because you guys know I like to squeeze at my face and then they turn to scabs and then they turn to scars. This stuff is like the only stuff that I found that actually does help with like getting rid of them and fairly quickly as well. So what I will do, actually the only thing that does actually get rid of them is just by not doing it. So just don't squeeze your face. And you won't have to really do this. But if you do this, if you do have dark spots, if you do want to kind of like liquid exfoliate your skin, this is very, very good. So all I do is take a little bit like that, just like a couple of little squirts. And I don't go under my eyes or anything. I'll just kind of sweep that over my skin. If you do have any kind of spots or whatever, then as you kind of go over them, it might sting a little bit. Like I can feel it stinging just a little bit there. It's not painful or anything. It's just a little bit like noticeable. So if you do have sensitive skin, maybe like give it a little try before you do like fully commit to going all over your face, because Ollie has tried this before and it's just made his face like red. So yeah, give it a go. beforehand, but my skin does kind of take a bit of a beating. So before I chuck more creams on my face, I should probably touch on the whole face shaving thing. Some of you guys have asked me about this on Twitter and Instagram because I do talk about it quite a lot over there. I do shave my face. Sometimes I get it done professionally, sometimes I do it myself. Dermaplaning, oh my God. Like, obviously, like, do your research and make sure you're doing it right and everything, but this stuff has just like changed my skin, literally just from like shaving my face, getting all that fuzz off my cheeks. Oh my God, makes my skin and my foundation go on so much better. So these little razors, by the way, are just from Primark. They're usually called like eyebrow razors, but again, you can just use them like for your face. And all I will do, I'm not gonna do like a full on like in-depth video or something. Maybe I can do one like around my stories or whatever. Make sure you kind of like keep your face taut like that. And all you do is just like go down your face like that. Very, very lightly. Like, you really don't want to tug at your skin at all because that's when you can kind of like nick things. So obviously shaving your face does get rid of like the hairs on your face, but also it can pick up the dry skin as well. So again, like if you have any dry skin like sitting on the top layer of your skin, this just kind of like scrapes it away. It's not painful at all as long as you do it lightly. You just want to make sure you don't get like too close to your eyebrows because you might shave it off. And I'm not sure that's the look you guys are going for, to be honest. If you are though, fair enough. Fair enough. You rock that shaved eyebrow. But like, I will just kind of like go around my brow. I wonder if there's anything on here. Oh, that's a good one. Sorry, just me just casually shaving my mustache here. Again, obviously, if you do this, then do make sure that you wear like an SPF or whatever, because obviously your fresh skin is kind of more exposed. So you do want to make sure it's kind of protected. By the way, it is a myth. If you shave your face, your hair will grow back darker. It might just look darker. Because obviously it is like fresh hair. But yeah, don't worry. You're not going to end up with like a full-on beard. I've been doing it on and off for the past year now. No beard in sight. Yeah, like look at this. Like, can you guys even see that there? And like, I have shaved my face fairly recently and you can just see those little stripes there and me just like putting the hair and dead skin on my hand for you all to see there. It's so gross. I love it. Fully just sprinkled my dead skin on my table there. Lovely. So next for serum is another Ole Henriksen product. And you know what? The moisturizer that I use in the evening as well is also Ole Henriksen. Let's just get that out of the way here. But I really love this combination. And you guys will probably see why, because it does make my skin so glowy. So this is the Glow Cycle Retinalt Power Serum. And the moisturizer that I tend to use with it is also the Retinalt one. So that's why I started using them together. This is like the little combination that I use in the hotel room. And this has not made my skin like super glowy. So I've just been using it ever since. So all I do is I take like half a pump because you really don't need a lot of this stuff. Again, it smells just so good. And I'll just kind of like tap that over my skin. And then just begin to like press it into my skin. And it just makes my skin so glowy. Like most serums I find kind of just like sink in and they don't really do much, in all honesty. Like they can do much, like they can do stuff over time, but like sometimes you want to see the benefits like there and then. So, but this stuff, like as you can see, it does just make my skin like just so glowy. So yeah, I just like to press that in. There's a cat hair on my face. One thing I should mention, that if you fake tan like me, AHAs wreak havoc on like your facial tan. Like, you know how I never ever like match my body? Like my face is always so much lighter than my body. It's because I use AHAs, like the acid exfoliator things, because it does just kind of like strip the tan from your skin. So that's the price you pay for having like good clear skin. But yeah, just something to know, that if you did want to use some sort of like AHA product, your fake tan probably won't stay on your face for that long. So then I'll go in with the moisturizer that goes with it. And again, this guy contains AHAs as well. So again, the same sort of thing. Make sure you use SPF the next day. I would just take a tiny little pea-sized amount, warm it up in my fingers. And obviously because it does contain AHAs, you may feel like a little bit of a stinging sensation over any spots or whatever. And like literally just like my face is so glowy. When I use this stuff, I was expecting it just to be like, I don't know, when it said that it had like AHAs, I was expecting it to be quite stripping. But then I put this on and I was like, why the hell does my skin look so plump and so glowy? Oh, it just makes you so glowy and I love it. So then eye cream by the same brand. Yep. And I will just pop the same sort of amount that I did earlier on and just tap that in. And then for lip balm, I use this every single night. And as you can tell, I am just fully like running low. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, I think it's called. Yeah, Lip Sleeping Mask. This one is in the flavor Apple Lime. And oh my God, it smells literally like sweet. So again, I will just take some of this on my nail and just pop that on my lips. Literally, I have not found any kind of lip balm ever that does what this stuff does. Like, I will put this on and then the next day, it will still be on my lips. I've got Ollie using it, I've got friends and family using it, and it does last a really, really long time. I mean, considering I like slather this on my lips and Ollie's lips, like pretty much every single night, it does just last forever. And I mean, considering the amount of product you get and the amount that you're gonna use every single day, it's pretty cheap as well. So if you do struggle with dry lips a lot and you often find that like no lip balm works like overnight, give that a go, because like I said, I've got so many people on this and they say it's like the best thing that they've ever tried. So then when it comes to the inevitable spots, oh my God, this stuff is like a lifesaver. Mario Badescu drying lotion. I need a new one, but this stuff is just like the godsend. It smells pretty funky, but it's like a godsend for spots. So basically you take a little cotton bud, and I really need to struggle with this because I've got like barely any of it left, but at the bottom you've got like little, I don't even know what it is. I think it's sulfur at the bottom. And then the rest of it is like calamine lotion. So it comes out like this. You're not supposed to shake it, by the way. Don't shake this because it won't work properly. You want to kind of like coat the cotton bud with the calamine. And then you also want to get like a little bit of the sulfur on the tip. So I've got a little guy here. And you just dot it on like that. Anywhere else? Let's go up here as well. He's pretty much gone, but let's just do it for the sake of the video. And this one here. Yeah, this stuff will literally just like blitz any spots that you have, like fully dry them out, and then within like a few days, they will pretty much be completely gone. And yeah, I mean, that is pretty much it. I mean, I'll touch on a couple of little masks that I like. I did just bring a few of my faves down. Obviously, you guys know I love sheet masks. I always buy mine from Yes Style. They have like loads of different Korean sheet masks, which I find are usually more affordable and they're usually better because I mean, Korean skincare is just like insane. So that's where I get a lot of my sheet masks. This one is just the Innisfree My Real Squeeze Mask EX. It's the rose scented one, so I like those. If my skin is super dry and I really need to like give it a hit of hydration, this looks a little bit weird. So this is from Tony Moly. It's called the Magic Food Banana Sleeping Pack. And oh my God, this literally just smells like, you know those foamy banana sweets? It smells like that, and it's just like the best thing in the world. So this is basically an overnight mask, but I mean, to be honest, you just apply it like a moisturizer, and it does kind of feel, it doesn't feel heavy, but like you do still kind of feel it like the next day on your skin. But this is just so moisturizing. So I often find like in the winter, I tend to use this a lot. And then if I want something that's like just insanely exfoliating, this guy from The Ordinary, it is the AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling solution. This stuff is not a joke. If you have sensitive skin, stay away from this stuff. It's brutal. Like, it really is brutal. You apply a couple of drops of this all over your face and it will sting. It will sting. I don't care like what your skin's made of. Your skin could be made of like galvanized steel. This will sting your face, but it is damn good. So yeah, sometimes when my skin is just like fully looking dull as hell, I will use that. I don't do it often because again, like it is a lot on your skin, but damn, that stuff does work. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my super simple skincare routine. For all of those of you that have been asking for it for a while, you're probably thinking, I wish I didn't ask, Steph. Like, why couldn't I have just sat here and said to you, like, face wipe, moisturizer, done? Would have been a whole lot easier for all of us. But yeah, that is what I use on my face every day, give or take, to look like this. So if you guys enjoyed this video and if you made it this far, first of all, you deserve a bloody medal. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. If you guys have any questions or any recommendations, please and thank you, then please do leave them in the comment section down below. As always, I'll leave links to all the products that I featured in today's video in the description box down below, including everything from like where you can get razors to where you can get the Luna Mini 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, then as always, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time, as I'm sure you know by now. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.